It is 5:30 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, September 14th, 2022. Direct by News of Manhattan. This is the Peter Channel Water News for this Wednesday morning, September 14th, 2022. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Wednesday morning, September 14th, 2022. 61 degrees in North Massachusetts at 5:30 a.m. Today, expect a high of 79. Here are the morning headlines at 8 a.m. At 5:30 a.m. on this Wednesday morning. An upset in New Hampshire primary and the Senate race is too close to call. Queen Elizabeth II's coffin was met with applause as it arrived at Buckingham Palace. Judge unseals additional portions of Mar-a-Lago affidavit. Package disposed of Northeast University campus in Boston. Injured staff member. Ken Starr. Prosecutor in Clinton Lewinsky investigation back in 1998, dead at 76. Papa Louis sentenced in probation to kill an alleged rapist. West Virginia passes strict abortion ban. U.S. lawmakers ask National Archives for a canon of Trump records. Putin needs Europeans help more than ever after setbacks in Ukraine. King Charles III's comment and environmental beliefs are messy. Ports in eastern China at Shenzhen as Typhoon Wi-Fi closes in. The Justice Department says it's anti-trafficking. Task force has been dismantling humans from Green and the United States-Mexico border as 8 people were arrested for transported migrants in suitcases and crates. British intelligence revealed Wednesday that Russian forces are increasingly buying weaponry from Iran and North Korea as its own stockpiles dwindle. Prime ex-Trump staffer wins GOP nomination in New Hampshire. A 100-unit low-to-moderate income housing complex off Fieldstone Avenue is a significant upgrades that will cost as much as $25 billion. Mansfield has not just hassles at a bed of conveyance by the times of water emergency. Businesses have also been impacted too as Mansfield businesses struggle to stay open during water crisis. Ex-Redford resident Gail Huffbrad gets a lot of support from Massachusetts and New Hampshire campaign. Taunton girls cross country. Dedham finishes first versus King Philip. Who will be Berkeley's next police chief? British expats at the South Shore pay tribute to Queen Elizabeth II. Beloved Brent Cashier, World War II vet, dies at 97. Mark Killinger enters first year as Silver Lake's football coach. Milton president sue MBT over closed stairway at trolley station. Looking at stops. The Dow down 1,276.37, 31,104.97, S&P 500 177.72 at 39.32.69, and Nasdaq down 632.84, 11,633.57. 61 degrees at 5:33. Stock features higher after a major effort to sub worst day since June 2020. Amtrak train cancellations, a rail strike threatens more disruptions. The court upholds antitrust ruling against Google trims fine of $4.12 billion. Surprisingly, on August inflation data solidifies enough offset another jumbo Fed rate hike. U.S. officially added to WHO's list of poliovirus outbreak continues. And now sports time at 5:34. While receiver Phoenix Suns owner finds suspended for misconduct. 4 downs with Bob Cook. Denver Broncos definitely should have gone for it on critical 4th down. Nick finally hacked it sad. And now sports time at... And now looking at the morning sports scoreboard. In the WNBA, finals game number 2, it was Las Vegas Aces over the Tonight gets 85-71 in Major League Baseball scores. Boston Red Sox fall to the New York Yankees in 10 innings, 7-6. West of Pittsburgh Park 6. Cincinnati Reds 1. Tampa Bay Rays 4. Toronto Blue Jays 2. Cleveland Guardians 3. LA Angels 1. Houston Astros 6. Detroit Tigers 3. Philadelphia Athletics 2. Philadelphia Phillies 2. Miami Marlins 1. Pittsburgh Pirates 1. Cincinnati Reds 7. Baltimore Orioles 4. Washington Nationals 3. Toronto Blue Jays 7. Tampa Bay Rays 2. Chicago Cubs 4. New York Mets 1. Minnesota Twins 6. Kansas City Royals 3, Milwaukee Brewers 8, St. Louis Cardinals 4, Texas Rangers 8, Oakland Athletics 7, Chicago White Sox 4, Colorado Rockies 2, LA Dodgers 4, Arizona Diamondbacks nothing, San Diego Padres 2, Seattle Mariners nothing, and the Atlanta Braves 5, subsequent Giants 1. MLS Soccer scores Montreal 3, Chicago 2, Miami 2, Columbus 1, LA Football Club and Minnesota 1-1 ties, Sporting Kansas City 3, DC nothing, and Houston Animal 3, New York Revolution 1. Now Lancers boys varsity soccer dropped to 3-1 decision in Dedham, and the Not Lancers girls varsity soccer 1-1 tie with Dedham. And Wheaton Field Hockey dropped the 1-0 decision in Simmons Sharks last night at Nottingham Field. Tonight, Boston Red Sox taking on the Yankees. At 7:10 p.m. with Bill the Man for the Red Sox. Peter Cheldusab, 536. If you live at work, make sure you have your keys, your badge, and your lunch with you. And let's take a look at the morning traffic and trends to check on this. Wednesday morning, baby! MBTA, subway, commuter rail, and the ferries. They are looking good. Look at the driveways at Byway New England, 128 on the southbound side. A little bit slower around the Braintree area. Route 3 at the northbound side. So between Route 18 Wayman down the Braintree Split, 7 Expressway. Northbound so between the Pike down to downtown Boston. Mass Pike westbound side. Little Star Route 7 in Lenox, Massachusetts. 84 westbound side. Also to Wilton, Connecticut. 91 northbound side. Also at 691 in Merida, Connecticut. Peter Cheldusab, 537. Gonna take a look at the weather situation on this Wednesday morning. Heavy excessive rainfall, smaller parts of the Great Basin and the Northern Rockies today, and then upper Midwest Great Lakes on Thursday. Daily runs of showers and storms likely across Florida, and upper average temperatures in the central United States, while the west and northeast experience a cool down. Remnant moisture of tropical cyclone K will continue to stream in the parts of Great Basin and the Northern Rockies today before spreading in the Northern Plains and upper Midwest and Great Lakes on Thursday. Shortwave energy interacting with a plume of tropical moisture will have support. Heavy or excessive rainfall over portions of the Great Basin of the Rockies today, Thursday. A slight risk of excessive rainfall is in effect for parts of eastern Nevada, southwestern Arizona, much of Utah, southwestern Wyoming, and northwestern Colorado today. Where rain rates of 1.5 to 2 inches per hour may cause localized flash flooding. Salt Canyon dry wash as a low liner is among the most successful places for flash flooding. This short area will move into the Northern Plains on Thursday. Dragon wind and air surface low pressure. This surface wave even intended zonal fronts become the focus of heavy rainfall across parts of the northern lanes and upper Midwest Great Lakes by Friday. A slight risk of excessive rainfall is affected parts of northwest and northeast Minnesota Thursday due to the part of a potential for training along the east-west marine surface boundary. Meanwhile, David can the connection pop up around a stalled surface front. Driven across the border peninsula to the Gulf of Mexico over the next 7 days. A pair of cold fronts will be sweeping from the northeast and should below average temperatures in the region on Thursday and Friday. With highs struggling to make it out of the 60s over parts of the interior. Northeast. Upper levels over the west will continue to cool trend is expected into but it'll expand into the Pacific Northwest over the next couple of days before it heads out of the Great Basin of the weekend as warm will continue to stream northward in the Great Plains beneath an extended warm front and out ahead of the approaches show wave at Broad Upper Trail. All right, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. Oh. Oops. In the local scene, seasonably warm weather on Wednesday until high pressure one, but with low humidity levels in those the last couple days of the work week. We then see a touch of fall for Thursday to Friday with blustery cool conditions as high pressure builds in Canada. The high pressure moves off through the week and bring in warmer temperatures in early next weekend. Warm for May weeks of limited chance of rain showers Sunday night and a Monday. As of early this morning, the cold front control has cleared most of that, after the weekend except for the eastern coast of Massachusetts, Cape Cod, and the islands, and marked by southwesterly winds at Newport still in the mid-60s to near 70. Otherwise, much as some of the weekends on the post-frontal air mass, where 2 points have fallen to more than comfortable mid-upper 50s levels, and winds are out of the west. We expect the frontal trough to shift offshore to the Piedmont hours with lower trends in the 2 points of the humidity levels of the interior spreading into the coastal eastern and southeastern New England. The amplified mid-upper level lower sea the water vapor image filed over the northern Champlain Valley by New York. This feature will spread eastward across the far over New England. With cyclone for spreading into the southern New England. Surface regional available from the Northern Atlantic, which will help produce modest west-northwest northerly breeze today, gust 25-30 miles under the peak heated hours. However, then a mix of sunny clouds across the higher terrain. Expect mostly sunny conditions elsewhere, with comfortable humidity levels throughout the drier direction and 850 millibar temperature still range of the low temperature, low sea range, which will mostly full sun, should bring back in the upper 70s, mid 80s, gives some full depth of warmth as well. But humidity levels should be far more tolerable than the last couple of days. Okay, look at the forecast goes like this. Today, South Carolina, 79 degrees, western about 6 to 11 miles an hour. 23 miles an hour tonight. Mostly good Carolina, 55 degrees, western about 5 to 8 miles an hour for Thursday. South Carolina, 70 low 44 degrees. Northwest about 10 miles an hour for Friday. South Carolina, 73 low 54 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour for Saturday. South Carolina, 75 low 59 degrees. Carolina given southwest about 6 miles an afternoon Sunday. South Carolina, 79 low 60 degrees. Southwest about 6 miles an hour for Monday. Mostly South Carolina, 79 degrees, low 63 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. And for Tuesday, mostly South Carolina, 78 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour coming to northwest in the afternoon. Right now, it is first skies at 62 degrees. That's going to be for the Peter Channel Mod News on September 14th, 2022 on a Wednesday morning. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. So we have a good morning, goodbye, stay tuned, stay safe, be positive, be hopefully well. Have a good day and a good morning.